Prince Harry and Princess William have paid tribute to their treasured grandfather Prince Philip by releasing two strikingly different statements in his honor. Today, Prince Harry has returned to the UK to say goodbye to his grandfather. He has paid tribute to Prince Philip, describing him as a man of service, honor and great humor. Over the weekend, the royal family shared that the Duke of Sussex would be flying from California to the UK for Prince Philip's funeral. He is now back in the country and staying at Frogmore Cottage, where is following COVID protocols. This trip is the first time that Harry has returned to the UK since he and his wife Meghan stepped back as senior royals last March. This morning, Prince Harry shared a statement paying tribute to his grandfather in which he said, "My grandfather was a man of service, honor and great humor. He was authentically himself, with a seriously sharp wit, and could hold the attention of any room due to his charm, and also because you never knew what he might say next," the Duke of Sussex said in a statement published on his Archewell Foundation Monday afternoon. Harry also referenced his soon-to-arrive baby girl, saying, "You will be sorely missed, but always remembered, by the nation and the world. Meghan, Archie, and I, as well as your future great-granddaughter, will always hold a special place for you in our hearts." Harry continued to write, "He will be remembered as the longest reigning consort to the monarch, a decorated serviceman, a prince and a duke. But to me, like many of you who have lost a loved one or grandparent over the pain of this past year, he was my grandpa, master of the barbecue, legend of banter, and cheeky right till the end," Harry continued. "He has been a rock for Her Majesty the Queen with unparalleled devotion, by her side for 73 years of marriage, and while I could go on, I know that right now he would say to all of us, beer in hand, oh do get on with it. So, on that note, Grandpa, thank you for your service, your dedication to Granny, and for always being yourself. You will be sorely missed, but always remembered, by the nation and the world." Prince Harry closed with the words per mare, per terram meaning by sea, by land in Latin, the motto for the UK's Royal Marines. Philip maintained close ties with the military community throughout his lifetime after completing his naval service in 1953, including holding the position of Captain General of the Royal Marines. His friend, the writer and broadcaster Giles Brandreth added, "The Duke of Edinburgh was equally sorry that it should come to this." Harry had only succeeded his grandfather as Captain General of the Royal Marines in 2017. He added, "Philip had done the job for 64 years. Prince Harry had barely managed 30 months. The Duke of Edinburgh was not pleased. But Prince Philip was apparently sympathetic to Harry's distrust of the media, and supportive of his desire to do his own thing in his own way." Giles Brandreth said, "He said to me, people have got to lead their lives as they think best." Prince Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, was advised to stay home, because she is heavily pregnant with her and Harry's second child. She was not cleared by a physician to travel amid the ongoing pandemic. Like any other international traveler returning to the UK, Harry is subject to a quarantine period, but he will likely still be able to attend the funeral this weekend. Once in UK, visitors must either quarantine at home for 10 days or at a managed quarantine hotel. Harry could use the UK government's test to release system, which allows a person to take a private COVID test on the 5th day after arrival to end quarantine early if the test result is negative. They must quarantine while they await their test result. Meanwhile, Prince Harry's older brother, Prince William, also issued a statement this morning. The Duke of Cambridge remembered his grandfather for his life of service and more in his first comments since Prince Philip's passing. Prince William praised the Duke of Edinburgh's lifetime of service to Queen, country and Commonwealth, before his brother labelled the monarch's beloved a master of the barbecue, legend of banter, and cheeky right till the end. Prince William shared a sweet photo of his late grandfather, Prince Philip, and his eldest son, Prince George, alongside his statement, with the message, "My grandfather's century of life was defined by service to his country and Commonwealth. to his wife and queen, and to our family. I feel lucky to have not just had his example to guide me, but his enduring presence well into my own adult life, both through good times and the hardest days. I will always be grateful that my wife had so many years to get to know my grandfather and for the kindness he showed her. But like his brother, he does allude to his grandfather's sense of fun, adding, "I will never take for granted the special memories my children will always have of their great-grandpa coming to collect them in his carriage, and seeing for themselves his infectious sense of adventure as well as his mischievous sense of humor." William also alluded to Philip's sense of duty, which he fulfilled in Queen Elizabeth I's shadow as her husband for 73 years. "My grandfather was an extraordinary man and part of an extraordinary generation. Catherine and I will continue to do what he would have wanted and will support the Queen in the years ahead. I will miss my grandpa, but I know he would want us to get on with the job." Prince William spoke of his pride in sharing special memories with his wife Kate and their 3 children alongside Philip, who passed away on Friday aged 99, with the Queen by his side at Windsor Castle. The future king said he would forever be grateful for his enduring presence, especially during the hardest days, following the tragic death of his mother Princess Diana in 1997. The differences in tone aren't surprising when you consider the public personalities of the two men. This is Prince Harry and Prince William's touching and selfless tribute. It's all about their grandpa. What shines through in the tributes is their respect for his service, what he achieved and his unwavering commitment to the Queen. They are two brothers who in recent years appear to have drifted apart, but both Prince William and Prince Harry are very clearly united in the respect they felt for their grandpa. There was always going to be interest in what they both had to say. And also when you think about the new life, Harry is now leading away from the royal fold, and the future role that William will have to fulfill as king. Even before Harry stepped away, they would do things their own way and the expectations on them were very different. What shines through in both is their respect for their grandfather's service, what he achieved and most importantly his unwavering commitment to the Queen. Those are things the family want us to focus on. They may have had their recent differences, now they are together to mourn and share their loss. Harry and William's statement comes days after the royal family as a whole announced the passing of Philip. Other family members, including Prince Charles, Princess Anne, and Prince Edward, have also expressed their grief with the public. Prince Philip's long-standing funeral plans had been adapted to respect certain COVID restrictions, with all the usual elements that involve contact with the public removed. The College of Arms, which oversees many ceremonial aspects of the royal family's work, had earlier confirmed the Duke would not lie in state anywhere accessible to the public, which could have seen thousands of people lining up to view his coffin. Current COVID rules in England limit the number of people who can attend funerals to 30. And in a nod to the Duke's preference for driving himself, without a chauffeur, his coffin will be carried by a Land Rover from Windsor Castle to St. George's Chapel, for the ceremony. Paying tribute in a televised statement, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said the Duke had earned the affection of generations here in the United Kingdom, across the Commonwealth, and around the world and had lived by an ethic of service. Thank you for watching our video. Please support growing channel by subscribe channel and like video hour. And don't forget activate notifications to channel to always get the latest news. If you have any problems with the information in the video, please write a comment below to let us know and answer.